Yeah.
Elosito. Bimbo. Hey.
She's Pharisees. Yeah. Let me talk about my life, nigga. This is how I feel. I spent the last 5 years trying to figure out a hill. For real, I sit between the balance, being rich or being killed. Yeah. For real, a nigga independent, don't care about a deal. Yeah.
Can I just say, wow. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, gentlemen, women of all ages, all colors, all creeds, all backgrounds, welcome yet again to what we like to call here the #1 podcast in the entire city of Los Angeles. Yes, sir. That is #1, that is. I go by the name of King Q. We're here. Y'all know how I do. Okay? I sit with very, very, very intellectual, educational, motivating, and empowering individuals in life. And this episode holds no different. You see, this brother is a beacon in the city. A lot of y'all know him. He's the guy that's going around making sure everyone has collaborative efforts and making money and having fun. Yeah, that's him. He's the guy that comes with a smile, always great energy. He's the guy that's like, you want to call your homie even if you just met him just 2 seconds ago. You want to call him your homie. You want to be his friend. This guy's awesome.
Let him know about this podcast right now. So call him.
This guy right here is a motherfucking Los Angeles legend, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, you heard it here first. If no one has said that publicly, you heard it here first. This man is a Los Angeles native. And if you're not now, you are. This man right here is a fucking awesome-ass brother. He goes by the name of DJ Collab. Let's make some noise for Collab.
What's going on, man?
It's in the building.
It's good to be here.
How you feeling, brother?
Man, I'm
How
feeling
you feeling?
good. We got good weed. We got
Oh, you know
good
that.
setup, and we got a good guy next to me.
Well,
Ready
there
to
you
talk
go.
about some
There
shit.
you
You know,
go.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
It's funny because I've been telling Collab, I say, man, I'm going to fill you out. I'm filling you out. I don't know.
Man.
Can he hang with the big dogs?
I got
Can
you.
they swim in the deep end? That's all we
Man,
want to
that's
know.
why I'm in here, man.
Aye.
Throw me in the deep end. Watch me
Okay.
coming out. Watch, man. By the
I
way,
love it.
man,
I
shout
love
out
it.
Blue Moon Meds.
Oh,
for sure,
Jesus,
for the-
brother. They're the
for
best.
The love, man.
They're
for
the
sure.
best.
This shit is
And you know we
smacking.
smoke on nothing else
But the gas.
but the gassiest of gas with Blue Moon Meds. And that's a beautiful segue. Before we jump to the conversation, I got to talk to the people about what's going on right now.
Do your thing. Do your thing.
We got
Talk
the
to 'em.
#1 cannabis motherfucking distribution company in the motherfucking world. The biggest of gas, the best of smoke. They have all of your edible needs, your flower needs, your crumble needs, your whatever the hell you needs.
Vanna
Your
White.
pre-rolls. I mean, what do you want to
Gotcha.
do? They even have Kool-Aids. Can you believe it?
Oh, shit.
Yo, we're talking about none other than Blue Moon Meds. That's right. Blue Moon Meds LA on IG. Make sure you follow them. They are the #1 motherfucking company in the world. And they are your official sponsor for Unselfish Behavior Podcast. With that being said, let's go.
Tasty.
We're going to do this. This is what we're going to do right
What
now.
you gonna do? How you gonna
Before
break it down,
every
son?
episode, I always give my guests the floor for the people that don't know who you are. Talk to the people a little bit about Collab, who you are, what you do, and what you stand for, my brother. Then we're going to jump into it. Let's go.
Okay. All right. Well, first and foremost, Joseph Toth, known as Joe back
What?
home. That's my name.
Say it again.
Joseph Toth. Toth. It's Italian, you know.
No, it's not. That's about the whitest name I've ever heard in my entire life.
It is what it is, though.
And we love you, my
You know
friend.
what I'm saying?
It's the whitest name we
But I
ever
get
heard
the
in our
job done. I'm invited to the cookouts, okay? That's all I got to say. I'm invited to the
Yes,
cookouts.
Saya. He's saying facts. He's saying facts. All right,
So
go
I'm
ahead.
from Columbus, Ohio.
Okay.
That is where I'm from. I always represent that. Even got it tatted on me. Lived there till I was about 18 years old and just wanted to venture life, you know. So I'll be able to talk about that once we get into it. But learned how to specifically work hard
I love it,
because
brother.
of my Italian dad. Shout out Will.
How was it? How was it? Like, you know, a lot of us, you know, in America, we think of Italians and what we think about.
You think about Italian food
Nah, nigga, we think about the mafia.
and that.
We
I
think
mean,
about
that's
that
easy.
shit, you know
Everybody
what
think
I'm
about
saying?
pasta,
Yeah.
pizza.
We think about the mafia, man. We really do. Did you have any of those types of activities growing up? And if you did, this is a safe place to share because we want to know, and you know we're a little nosy.
No,
So
my
what's going
dad was more of the, 9 to 5, go to college, you know, get an education, and then get a proper career. You know, he was really the, you know, the white picket fence type, you know. So he was very hard on me. When he would raise that bar, he'd raise it again, you know, growing up. So it was different. It was different because between that and my mother, it was two completely different type of
What was it like with your
personalities.
mother? What was that relationship? What was that demographic of, you know, heritage and where you came from?
So my mom and my dad, they're two completely different people. You know, my dad, like I said, was the 9 to 5, you know, go to college. My mom was more freely with me, you know, because she was more involved into the southern part of Columbus, which is more of like the drug heritage. And, you know, so it was really difficult growing up with that and seeing it. But at the same time, it gave me a different perspective growing up. Because at the end of the day, not everybody sees that, but the people that do see that are the people that really are in need or have something going on in their family, or, you know, because I'm not the only one. I know, you know, there's a lot of people in there that are having that type of specific problem.
Right.
So whenever I, you know, grow up and see that, she was an awesome woman. You know, she worked a 9 to 5. She was a manager. She worked her ass off. I got a lot of my work ethic from her. But, you know, that type of disease just really takes over somebody. So I saw that growing up. So I told myself, I told my younger sister, told, you know, my grandfather before he passed, I would never be like that.
Yeah.
You know, I would always try to make a statement for my family, you know, and ever since then I've been just trying to stick to that statement.
Absolutely. I think it's interesting because I come from a family of drug abuse, alcohol abuse as well. But I just find it interesting how a lot of people can be raised in certain environments and decide to repeat the cycle. And then you have certain people like ourselves that saw toxicity and saw all this crap going on at the house, and we chose the other route. That's always a powerful awareness to me. But what I want to ask you, man, is this, because you're a very interesting brother, man. I see you, you know, you're just like floating around the city. You're like everywhere. You're at every party. You're at every club.
And being me.
You're just all over and I say, man, this guy is awesome. This guy is like an energy fucking magnet. What do you attest to that? What do you attest to being so collaborative in energy and being so awesome and welcoming and all this good stuff?
Probably because I take so much pride in my name. You know, ever since I came out here 3 years ago, you know, with nothing but, you know, $400 in my pocket. Because, I sold my car, but I had to pay rent and other things. I sold my clothes. I came out here, bought a one-way ticket, and had $400 cash. And I lived in a content house with 15 others. And every day it was just like, how can I be able to create an opportunity for myself? Because there's so many other people that's just like me that came out here for a dream, for a purpose, but they didn't really have no direction, you know? So I wanted to really sit back and really take it in. Because I visited here 4 days prior, like a month prior before I moved here.
Right.
And I was like, man, this is the place for me. The lifestyle, the type of environment, the fast-paced type of life. And I really could see myself making something out of it. So when I came back to Columbus, I was like, you know what? I'm young. I'm driven. I got no kids. Why not?
How do you have so many types of relationships with a lot of celebrities, my brother? What's that like? Everyone can't do that. Everyone doesn't have that gift of gab. What do you attest to that, bro? You fucking know everybody. You're collabing with everybody, all the top people in the city. You're with them. What did that start like? Just being a kid from Columbus, Ohio, and like, you know what I'm saying? Looking like, damn, it's the place I want to be. Like, how did you make a name for yourself to that point to where everybody know you and shit?
First and foremost, I'm extremely blessed and grateful for everybody that's helped me along the way since I've been here. So I want to clarify that. But a second thing is I really became humbled because everybody's a human, you know, just because they have 1 million followers and this, that, and paparazzi and all that. At the end of the day, brother, they still have a bed they have to sleep in. They got a family. They bleed just like me. So I'm still going to continue to be myself, and I'll never change for nobody.
I heard the fuck out of that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to sit in here, I got offered to DJ for Sean Kingston. Shout out Sean Kingston and Mama Kingston.
Shout out Sean Kingston.
So
beautiful girl.
Trust me, he's on tour.
I know you something like
he's
that.
on tour. He was on tour right now. He's doing some shows. He's killing it right now, man. Him and Mama.
Yeah.
I just did his niece's first birthday party. So shout out Baby Classic and
Baby Classic
in their first birthday.
nice.
But like, them and many others that I've worked with, that I've been blessed to either DJ for or DJ with,
Yep.
in any type of opportunity, there's a private event or in the club. My biggest thing is I'm myself. So they see that energy. They see I'm not just some type of fanboy trying to be somebody, trying to get put on. I'm just like, listen, man, I'm out here for a purpose. I know y'all don't probably see it, but like as my screensaver is my grandmother. So, it's over there. But I'm very big on family because I'm Italian, so I'm very big on that. I'm the first that's ever been out in the West Coast that's really tried something of their dream. I'm a full-time DJ. Not a lot of people can be like, they went after for what they love
And
in a different state and a full-time.
Yeah.
I'm booked every weekend, blessed, grateful. There's opportunities given to me that I can be able to thankfully say that can change my life. So whenever I take these advantages of DJing for Sean Kingston or being a part of NLE's release event or something along those lines with those type of credible people, fuck all the money, the chains, the watches. I'm here for the opportunity. I'm here to talk to you and really tell you and give you my energy to be like, listen, bro, I'm not out here for all that shit. I'm out here to change my family's life, period.
That's real. Not everyone
You know
has
what I'm
that
saying?
type of passion for what they do. Some people have things that they work in. They work in certain environments, and they don't have the right passion to make it happen long term or to even be in certain rooms that you've just named. And then they look at other things that's outside of themselves. But, it's always interesting to me, my brother. Hey, I'm thinking about something right now.
Think about it. Tell me.
Thinking about
What's
something.
up?
I'm thinking about something right now.
And first and foremost, like a lot of those people that have those type of issues of trying to get into the door, they have to check their pride first.
Okay.
That's the number one thing, because a lot of these people, they have a 50K followers, 30K, 100K, 200. At the end of the day, there's some people out here that don't give a shit about that. They give a shit about who you are.
Oh, I agree.
Like, drops the mic. Like that's exactly because everything's relationship based.
Yeah.
And I'm a true testament to that. I've been out for 3 years and I've DJed for so many attested people and got so much content that I can be like, I've done more than you and you're from here and you've been here for 10 years.
Yeah, that's pretty insane.
So what's different? My work ethic or yours?
Oh, hello.
You know what I'm saying?
Hello.
So, because I don't look at it, a lot of these people look at it for the money, and that creates some type of blur in their vision, because when they meet these people, they just be like, money, 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 following check mark, blue, this, that. Nah, man. If you just be yourself, bro, you'll get the right people around you.
Yeah. Hey,
that's in life in general.
Let me tell you something right here. Hey, can I?
And
I
it's
feel
my
like,
first blunt, so wait till
Yeah,
my
I
sixth
feel
or
like-
seventh. I'm gonna be spitting facts.
I feel like
More
I just,
facts.
I feel like I just heard like a little fucking elf or some shit that just said, and now presenting the world of Q. I don't know why this shit just popped up in my head, and I saw like this mystical door opening and me about to bring you into this next topic. So welcome.
We are not on shrooms.
Yeah, welcome.
Just
welcome,
to let you
welcome.
know.
I don't know. We're not on shrooms. Not on shrooms, my brother. Nor do
We smoking this
nor
pack.
that. See, let me tell you
Shout
something.
out Blue Moon
Nor
Madness.
hello.
And this
Nor do
man
we have
lit.
to be, because it is that time. And if you think I'm lit now, give it another 45 minutes.
Wait till we are.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
just getting started,
So
but I'm
check this
loving.
out.
I'm enjoying the ride.
So check this out. Check this out.
What's
It's
up,
that
Q?
time. It's that time, man. I want to talk about consciousness a little bit.
Let's get it.
There's this idea of, we all have like this voice in our head that tells us to go here, to not go there. Or the energy feels off in
direction.
this room, direction, guidance, sometimes even answers to the tests of life. What do you attest consciousness to?
Man, that's deep. I love it though. I test consciousness probably since I'm so heavy into God and the man above.
You believe it's God's voice?
I believe it's either God's or it's my grandfather's.
That's powerful.
Rest in peace, John Henry. That was my go-to man growing up. That was the person I would ride along with, going to the bank, singing, doing what we do. But he was the person that gave me that type of direction of taking care of the family, because he was the heart of the family. When he unfortunately passed away in 2003, I was only 10 years old. So I didn't really see the impact, but I knew the impact that he had on me, because I was there every day. I practically lived with my grandparents. So whenever I saw him pass, my grandmother, she never drove. She never like really went anywhere. My grandpa did everything for her. Like, and they've been together for like 50 plus years, you know. So that type of loyalty, I tried to transfer that to my grandmother. That's why she's such a, you know, big person
That's
in my
awesome.
life, you know, because that's why I want to hear that voice. Sometimes I hear my grandma's voice in some type of situations, you know. When I'm out here, I'm like, what would my grandma, you know, what would she think? Because she's a 110% genuine soul, you know, just a
You
farm
ever-
girl from West Virginia.
I hear you.
You know.
I don't mean to cut you, but this
No,
just
you
came to
good.
my head and I don't want to forget it.
Go ahead.
You ever been in a room with somebody and they say something and you were like, damn, I was just thinking that. You ever said
Yes,
that before?
For sure.
I'm sure we have all said that before.
Literally, it's
in
an
life.
energy. It's a
Damn, I was just thinking that.
it's
Like,
an
what the
energy
fuck?
in the room.
I believe that is something that's called like the one consciousness. You know what I'm saying? The consciousness of one, right? Meaning we all have the same consciousness. Can you imagine that? Wouldn't that be insane? I don't know. It's a theory. I'm not saying it's true. I'm not saying it's false.
That's some
I don't know. What do you
futuristic
think, Pally? I don't know. It's just
That's
something
some
that
future-
it's just something that I think
Hits
about.
blunt.
I don't know. Yeah, I
That's a
don't. I
hit-
have
that's a
no
hit
idea.
blunt
I have
moment.
no idea.
Like,
Please
I
hit the blunt.
wonder
I
if-
wonder, man. I do wonder. And,
I mean,
and-
we're going into Ready Player
look.
One with all this shit. So
yeah,
get
we're
your-
we're
get
on
your
our way.
damn
We're on our
goggles
way.
ready.
But what do you think about this though? I sit back sometimes and I'm like just talking to myself in my head. I don't know if you guys do this, but I do this. Sometimes I'll just be in my car driving, or I'll be at home, or I'll be at the lounge, or I'll be walking down the fucking street, and I'm just having a full-blown conversation with myself. Is that normal?
In your head?
Yes, in my head. Sometimes it's even muttered. Like,
I think that
is that
I
normal?
do
Is that a thing? Do you do that?
I ain't afraid to say it. I do that.
So who the
'cause
fuck are we talking to? Is it us? Is it what the fuck's going on?
I think it's really your gut.
So now your gut has a voice.
Yeah, I feel like your gut would have a voice because that gut feeling that gives you
I
the
guess you're right.
feeling and the energy of not going a specific way, and then all of a sudden when it happens that way that you thought, you're like, God damn it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it could be that gut or that, you know, that's turned into a mindset to where it's like, you know, maybe I shouldn't go to this direction, or maybe I should, you know, take a different way, you know, or maybe I should say no and see what else happens, you know? So that's my personal opinion.
Man, I'm big on Marvel, right? The fucking superhero shit, bro. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, damn, I just want to go see that movie, Doctor Strange, The Multiverse of Madness. Did you see that shit?
No.
You didn't see that, Collab?
But I'm big into that shit,
Yeah,
so
I
I'm
have to
gonna
watch it.
have to watch it.
Yeah, I have to watch it, bro. I'm sitting there watching this shit, and the movie comes on, and it's this nigga Doctor Strange getting chased by a little white girl, right? Oh, no. He chasing the white girl. He not chasing her. They both running from a fucking monster or some shit. And so they running, and boom, boom. This how the movie come on, nigga. I'm about to go somewhere with this point. Listen up.
Hey, I'm hearing.
Listen up.
I
This
got
is
the
gonna
headset
be
on.
amazing.
I can't go nowhere.
So look. I say, so they running, boom, boom, the monster behind them, and they jumping and shit. And then in the dream, he end up dying. The nigga Doctor Strange end up dying, and then he woke up. But when the nigga woke up, he was waking up out of spoiler alert, niggas. Spoiler fucking alert. I'm all in the movie, nigga. You know, I should have said it earlier, Pally. I don't know. I didn't forgot. So the nigga wakes up from the dream where he just got killed, right? The nigga go outside. He see people running and shit. Mind you, he just woke up from a dream, went outside. He see niggas running and shit, cars getting flipped, the whole shit, nigga, the whole nine. And he see the little bitch from the dream.
Okay. A little future. Okay.
He see her running down the street. So he like,
I was like,
boom.
hey,
Hey, you was just in my dream last night.
what are you
So
doing
he
here?
save her and shit. He save her from the monster. And the nigga talk to her and he like, Doctor Strange tell her, yo, I just had a dream about you last night. You were in my dream. Who are you? Like, I thought it was real. And she's like,
From the future.
she said, no, that's because it was real. And he says, what you mean? And she says, we have access to different universes. There's multiple of yous living different lives right now. You're just not aware of it. There's multiple of you. Imagine that. There's a million different variants of Pally.
I need
Plug.
I need it.
Or
all the collabs
DJ Collab.
to come into the earth,
Can you imagine?
so we could take this bitch over. Cause I only need like a solid 3.
Okay, that's all you need?
Give me 4. Give me 3 and me. Oh, we taking over.
Okay. I understand.
Flat the
I
fuck
feel like
out.
I may want an army of these
Flat the
motherfuckers.
fuck out.
Can you niggas imagine 100,000 Qs? That's a lot to deal with. You have to understand
Boy,
what's
that's
going on.
that's.
Yeah, I have
You
to
want that
understand.
many? I want 4. So that way, when we get this shit going, I know what I can bring. We can be like,
Yes,
shit.
sir.
It's 25% each of me.
But look, think of this. You've had a dream before
Yes.
and woke
Everybody
up
has.
like, yo, that shit just happened.
That felt.
That
like it.
shit just motherfucking happened. I don't care what nobody say. That shit was way too
I
real.
felt it on
that
me.
shit just fucking happened. That shit was real. What is that? You've had a dream before to where you got bit in your fucking finger and woke up and you still got a little tingle on your
Man, I
shit.
believe in ghosts and shit, so
Hello.
I know all that
Just
shit.
me? Well, you believe in ghosts?
The hell yeah, bro.
Well, I don't really
I've
look at it from a
experienced
creepy level.
We
I
in a
don't like-
podcast about me, right?
I get it. I get it.
I will tell you
me
a
little
story. I will
something.
tell you a
me little-
personal experience. I still
Tell
got
me
the.
something.
My mother still has the tape to this day, boy. I'm talking a cassette tape from the '90s. That's how deep we talking. I don't even know if we can play.
Can
that
I say
anymore.
something without you taking offense
Go
to
ahead,
it?
brother. Everybody
Why
has
is-
their own opinion. I ain't
No,
gonna
no,
take
no,
offense.
it's not about this.
It's
Not about
open.
this. Not
It's
about this.
open.
Not about this. Listen.
Let me see. Let me hit this blunt and talk about.
Why
some shit.
does every white family have a creepy old movie locked away in a fucking balcony, like attic or
Man,
some shit?
I
Why
ain't-
does we
listen.
in your family? Why do we have creepy
We have that
old
as
movies?
proof. It ain't an old movie. It's an actual thing that actually happened in my family, like
That's
in
even
my
worse.
house.
That's even worse.
No, it's not, because when motherfuckers like you and other like, I don't believe in that shit. Here, play this cassette tape back.
Oh, chilly. Okay, tell us what happened.
Okay, so we lived in Medina, Ohio. It was a small city.
It sounds haunted.
It is, trust me.
Okay, it sounds haunted.
So let me break it down to you. We lived in me and my mother only. She didn't have no man. She didn't have nothing like that. Me and my mother only lived in this all wooden, like, basically house. Had the wooden, like, creepy steps, like, you know what I'm saying? I was young, so I couldn't be like, hey, Mom, I don't feel like moving in here. You know what I'm saying? I was only like 7 or 8.
Okay.
So I go to school. I come back one day. My mom's like, okay, we're going to go to the grocery store. I'm like, okay. We get back to this grocery store, bro. She started, like, getting dinner prepped. I go upstairs. I notice, like, I'll never forget it. I notice I go into my room. My stool for where my Nintendo was like, gone, like, missing. And my Nintendo was on the ground. So I was like, I brought my mom up. My mom was like, what the fuck? So she went in her room. The same chair that was used for my Nintendo 64 was on top of was used, and then what was on top was a recording speaker, like one of those big ass speakers that have the 2 speakers and then the big ass 2 knobs in the front, like the old 90s ones.
I know.
So it was just recording. My mom was like, what's going on? So she stopped recording, played it back. This is while we was going in the fucking.
Your mom's recording this?
No. Like it was recording, as if like it was recording, like literally. We went upstairs and it was recording, like literally. Swear to God, I'm telling. I'm getting deep here. I'm getting deep. So we fucking go upstairs. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Because, granted to you, it's only me and my mom that live there. There's no men. There's no nothing that really come over like that. My mom.
No strange burglars?
Nah,
Like,
nothing, brother.
like
I'm
that?
telling you, G. The way this house was set up, it was an old house. So the door, you had to lock it 2 different ways. Like, there was no way you was getting in the house. And why would somebody put my chair in my room, put my Nintendo 64s on the ground? It looked like it fell. So obviously somebody must have, like, moved it. So I fucking go in there. They play it back. Bro, tell me why a grown-ass man, to this day, I'll get this bitch shipped over here.
No,
to
don't get
prove.
it shipped over.
This is a grown-ass man yelling for my dog, Oscar, because I had a German Shepherd with a blue eye and a brown eye. And German Shepherd, big-ass German Shepherd, bro. So I know nobody was in that house because they was going to get bit the fuck up. So they yelled that dog's name, my dog's name. All of a sudden, he started barking, going crazy in the recording. And then all of a sudden, you hear a big-ass door slam. In the recording. My mom looked at me and then called my landlord and showed her the tape, ran it back, and she was like, we've had that before. My mom was like, say what? So all of a sudden she brings this shit back from like 1940s, bro. 3 sisters got murdered by somebody in that house. 3 people. We got up in that bitch, I shit you not, less than a week, bro. We packed up everything and dipped back to Columbus. Literally, bro. I shit you not. To this day, I got proof. Yeah. My mom and everybody in my family would attest to that. Because I shit you not, brother. I know you don't believe in that shit, but literally, there was something in that damn thing, and I was getting the fuck up out of there. I was getting the shit up out of there because, like, after that, like, even during my cousin would come over, bro, he felt like he got pushed down the stairs in that house, going up the stairs. So it's like, yeah, probably you looking at me weird. True shit. When my family sees this on Facebook, they'll be like, "Yep, that's true shit. That's true shit." If we go in there, if we talking about me and my life, there you go. That's why I'll never not believe in ghosts. There's something out there spiritually that is talking to us.
What
deeply.
the fuck is going on?
Literally deep. Hits blunt. But I'm telling you, man, it's the truth, and my mom will attest to it. All my aunts will, and even the landlord that fucking told us that story. And that was one of those things I will never, ever, ever forget in my life. And it was crazy though, because when we came into it, she acted all like nice and shit when we first moved in. Because the next door neighbors were super. It was like a movie, bro. They were super nice.
I'm seeing
They were like
it clear.
they were like super nice and friendly. And my mom got me like friends with the son next door, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here, bro? And then all of a sudden this shit happens, bro. And we dipped the hell
Y'all got out of there?
Bro, what? Bro, yes. I don't know how to play with that. I told my mom I was 8, 9 years. I was like, nope, I'm out. I'll move in with dad.
Wow.
I will move in with pops. I would literally like, dude, I'm out.
I'm not ever going to sleep in there ever again in my life.
Yo, I think it's 8, 9-year-old. You hearing that? Like, who is that? My mom looking at me like, I don't know. What? As a kid, bro, fuck that. I couldn't sleep. I could not sleep, bro.
I'm gone.
I missed school for like 2 days. I was distraught.
Saya.
Because you're saying my dog's name. It's not like you're saying some random name. And
Okay, well, here's a theory.
Literally, it could be.
Here's a theory.
Yeah.
Here's a theory.
Hear him out.
Because we call them ghosts, which spookifies the spirit. It spookifies it immediately. Mm-hmm. When we call it ghost, when we call anything demon or ghost, it spookifies it. Which means closed door, there's not even really nothing else you could say. But when we use words like ancestor, when we use words like spirit guides, just a theory. What if perhaps that was one of you guys' ancestors that were trying to connect with you through way of the dog, and it sounded creepy because you guys identified the voice as a ghost?
I don't know, bro.
What if it was nothing
20
scary
years
about
later,
it at all? What if it? Because I'm
20 years later, 28 years old. At that point, I didn't give a fuck. I needed to get the hell out of there.
And I'm sitting here talking shit as though I would stay in the house. I wouldn't.
Hell no, you ain't, bro. I'm telling you, bro. If you heard that voice,
no. I wouldn't stay in that house,
man.
Yeah, let's go and just flip it. So let me ask you this. It leads me to my next question, my brother. It leads me to my next thought.
Say less.
The process of transitioning, the idea of transitioning, is an idea that oftentimes was not given by people that are very trustworthy. What's understood ain't got to be said. Read between the lines if you really divine. But what I say is, everything that we fight for, everything we think of, everything we think is right was given to us by somebody. So it leads me to my next thought.
Okay.
The idea of what transitioning is, aka death. The idea of where you go when you die. The idea of what happens when you die. The idea of all these different concepts and ideologies. And I'm not one to critique or one to judge anyone's perspectives. I need you to know that and to understand that.
Oh, yeah.
So
completely.
I don't ever come from a religious standpoint because I'm not a religious individual. We'll get into that a little later. But the idea of death, right, it's one to be wondered about because there's so many different perspectives on it. Some people praise it. Some people think it's a worthy and honorable ceremony, that what a beautiful transition, and then you transition to the oneness of all energies in the world. Some people believe that you pass and you go to heaven or hell, or you have versions when you go to heaven, or this happens when you die. We have so many different concepts. But two-part question: what is your concept? What's your belief system around that? And then what do you think of the people who, like myself, believe that when you transition, it is indeed a beautiful process?
Yeah. So, like I said, I will stand by it. I stand by that man of God. I will stand by what he has put me through, and it's all happened for a reason. Every single door that opened up for me, everything, because I've literally had nights out here wondering, what the fuck am I gonna do next? Like in 6 hours, I got this.
I've been there.
I gotta figure it out. You know, I got this bill or I got this, some type of struggle to where I need something deeper than just talking to a homie, you know, so, you know, that's when you drop on your knees, man, and you ask and you talk to him. You know, you get that spiritual energy within you that you know, that's between you and him. Nobody else is listening. You know what I'm saying? And having that moment of just nobody in your room, nobody, to just straight silence and just talking to the man up there, and then all of a sudden things start switching, and then you don't need to ask no questions because you already know what's going down. You know, that's why I'm not asking no questions on what rooms I'm getting in, who I'm meeting. I mean, everybody out here for a reason, because at one point I didn't know nobody. So if I stick true to my word and stick true to my name and myself, God's going to guide me into the people that need to be in my life.
And I firmly believe that. But I want to get a direct answer.
Okay.
What happens when you die?
Oh, what happens when I die? Shit, I
What happens?
am meeting that man at
What
the
is that?
gate.
Okay, well, let
I'm
me
meeting that
ask you this.
man at the pearly gates, and
Okay.
my grandfather John Henry will be waiting for me.
I love it. You know what I believe? I believe that your perspective that you hold centered around death will reflect to your reality that you experience when you die.
I can see
So
that.
if like what you just said, I believe that you're going to experience that because that's what you believe to experience.
Oh,
I think
man.
that the one that believes that they are going
don't
to
see me anywhere
X,
else.
Y, and Z, go here, go there, be a butterfly, whatever, I think everyone's going to get according to their perspective.
Man,
If you think you're a sinner and a bad guy that's just me. I don't know.
No,
What do you think?
I'm just saying, in like me, I'm on this earth for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Those thoughts in my head, those voices, I'm on here for something. I may be here for something way bigger that I don't know about, but
Do
I
you
know.
feel like that
Yeah,
sometimes?
I truly 110%. That's why I had to leave Ohio or Columbus. I feel like I needed to do.
City too small for you?
I just that, and I feel like just the energy and the way I was just giving, you know, because I've always been like heart of gold, you know, never screw nobody over. You know, I'm always been true to my word. So whenever I'm into like these different rooms where there's so much chaos going out, I'm the light. When there's 12 people that need help, I'm the light that they go to, that they need to talk to. Like
Okay.
even back at home, I still have people that hit me up that need that, you know, that help about that talk, you know, and that guidance. So I feel like as that grows, you know, it just like Jesus, everybody's gonna follow.
Let me ask you this, because you're surrounded by a lot of like brothers and sisters that's in the industry, right? And there's a lot of theories around this, and I'm not sure how comfortable you are in talking about it, but we're gonna go there because I've never been there
I'm
before
going
in the
deep.
history of Unselfish Behavior podcast.
This is a podcast. I don't give a fuck.
So, industry. So when I think about individuals in the industry, oftentimes I will think about people that are projecting images a lot of times, people that are playing characters a lot of times. This is just me. This is not coming from a judging perspective.
So faking
I
it till
just-
they make it.
Well, it's not even faking it. I just think people have different versions of themselves. So I think people have certain versions of themselves that are for TV, but oftentimes celebrities will tell you how I am on TV is not even how I am at home with my kids. It's just right. It's something I have to step into.
personality.
Exactly. But you behind closed doors and you being in them rooms to where you having conversations. I don't know about you, bro, but I will be asking niggas deep shit. Like it's a lot of ideology centered around niggas in the industry. You understand what I'm saying?
You're right.
It's a lot of ideology centered around niggas
Lot of deep
that's
stuff.
selling their souls to get, you know what I'm saying, records and shit spent and to be in certain rooms and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
into certain rituals and shit like that. It's a lot of ideologies. These are not new. People have heard about this stuff.
You're
We've
right.
heard about the Illuminati. We heard about these
You're
things.
not the only person that said that to me.
Do you have any type of, you know what I'm saying? Can we get a little info? Can you
Get
hear
a
any
little
weird comments
spill?
without saying nobody's name?
Nah,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not
Like,
gonna
we
name
ain't
drop.
never gonna do that. But I know you
I
done.
will
I know you
always
done
name
heard some
drop
shit,
if it's
bro.
positive.
Let me
That's
tell you.
always.
I know you done heard some shit.
I know. I know I have.
Yeah,
And
I know you done heard
and
some
I
shit.
know I have.
I know. You done heard some shit. Collab has been in some rooms, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who do not know, this brother's definitely been in some rooms. Let's just make it very clear. But yeah, I saw you at.
Some other
This is not,
conversations.
you know, to bring him into it, but just most recently, I saw you at NLE's Chopper. You was in the studio with him and his whole crew. They was doing a little sound. That was dope.
Yeah.
But we'll get into that a little later. But go ahead.
Yeah. So the industry is an interesting impact on a lot of communities, a lot of individuals, but like you said, a lot of perspectives on ideology.
Yeah.
Because the whole sell your soul, Illuminati, all that shit, I think it stands true in a lot of instances, you know. I can't say that it's, you know, I've personally seen it, but me being around some individuals, I've questioned it.
Yeah, that shit is, yeah.
Like, how?
Yeah.
You know, I have common sense.
Right.
So I try to put two and two together, and I'm just like, all right, you have this. All right, we have this. But how the fuck did they get there with, you know what I'm saying?
Tell me what that is. I want to know what that is.
So, like, some people have, like, the proper placement. Like, they have the proper team,
Okay.
you know? They have the proper ideas on what they want to do with their music. They have the money.
Like, where the fuck you get all this money from?
Like,
Type shit, right?
Like, okay, you scam, cool. Okay, you do this, cool. All right, cool. Then you do this. But, bro, how are you in these fucking rooms and you have nothing?
Yeah, you're not even presenting nothing to the table.
You ain't selling out arenas. You're
How do
not
you
doing
have
it. Yeah,
access?
it's relationship based.
Yeah.
I understand that. And I understand bringing the homies on. But at the end of the day, it comes to a point to where there's such a value. To where it's like, I feel like some people get so much desperate in this industry and being fame and being the center of attention and the light, you know, that people will literally be like, listen, bro, I want to go from nothing to something overnight, and I'm willing to sell anything to do it. And then once people like that's how I'm telling you, like, I will never downplay anybody on this type of media, you know. But I've seen it. Like, I've seen literally personal TikTok mansion parties,
All type of shit.
literal like events, backstage release. Like, there's specific things to where when I see it, and I'm just a kid from Columbus, and I'm just like, bro, the world out here is crazy.
Hollywood, wild.
Hollywood is really what the movies portray it to be.
Yeah.
Coming from a different perspective, from a kid from a Midwest,
Everyone's just playing
from a
a-
Midwest
yeah.
city. Everybody's trying to play a role. Everybody's trying to, you know, fake it till they make it, and then they know somebody that.
Everyone's taking coke as well. Everyone's snorting coke at the fucking Rock Nation.
I don't do
bros.
that. They snorting coke
They're
and
snorting
they
coke
huffing.
at the Rock
they
Nation,
huffing.
bro.
They huffing.
You heard Cardi B. They're snorting coke at the Met Gala, ladies and
Listen.
gentlemen. She told everybody to snort coke at the Met Gala.
Listen, man.
And everyone probably did it as soon as the cameras
Q,
went
I am
off.
from
They're
a-
snorting coke.
I am from Ohio, okay? There's nobody in this motherfucking in my city that's over here huffing tanks of CO2 and shit.
Hilarious.
That's some shit that I got brand new to whenever I came here. Motherfuckers in clubs and parties, just private parties, just huffing tanks.
wild, right?
I'm like, what the
Niggas in
fuck?
LA just be desperate for the high. Just
Bruh.
get me high on anything.
I will sniff this gasoline.
Yeah,
just
for
let
what?
me sniff your gasoline while you're
Yeah,
getting gas.
it's
like, just,
wild,
Like,
man.
but they be having canisters and shit. Like, I'm not trying to
Yeah.
bash nobody. Like, you do you. You live your life. You do. That's just something from me being Ohio I've never seen before. So kind of shocked me. You know, you just see somebody bumping in the club or in the party. I was like, and I'm like, what the fuck? And all of a sudden they get more lit, and this is going crazy.
You're
all
a
of a sudden they got
DJ
their shirt
too,
off.
bro.
I've seen some shit, man.
yeah, well, that's what I want to know. Because you're a DJ. So, hey,
My vision is a little different than
Collab.
a lot of other people's.
what is the craziest, mind-blowing shit you've ever seen at a party or a club or a mansion party or some shit.
Man, that's
like,
deep because I've
to
been
where you
DJing
like
for 9 years.
Yeah, I know
so
you done seen some
fuck,
shit. Like
I've
the shit that
seen
just
some
like blew your
shit.
mind. Like, what the fuck is
Man.
going on right now? Type shit. What was that?
So
I know you done seen some shit.
okay, so there's one in particular memory that I'll always have is when I first got back from the Navy, you know, which I'll go into that a little later. So when I got back from the Navy, I started DJing like little clubs and shit, opening up and really getting into the club atmosphere. Every Thursday there was college night at this club called Park Street Patio.
We was just talking about throwing a college night here, pal.
So we had a college night. It was booming. It was the best night of the city. Like everybody came out 18 plus, blah blah blah. But I started getting real regular there, you know, because I really started to bring people out, and they started, you know, me. So whenever I did that, every Thursday there'd be this one guy in the same exact outfit every
He on this
single
Doug Funny shit.
Thursday. So I shit you not, bro. Same green and white, like button up, same blue jeans with the rip in the back of the pants, and then some busty ass shoes. And, and he looked like he was just the local drunk that just went into the shit.
Wow.
And you got to think, there's 18, 19, 20-year-olds twerking and all this shit beside him. And you just see this dude in the middle of the dance floor just with his Coronas and shit, just spinning his hips and shit. Just, bro, I'm like, what every single Thursday.
Come on.
Bro.
Same outfit.
It got to
did you ever try to greet yourself to him? Like, what if the nigga was a simulation or
Bro,
something?
I don't know, bro. But
Nigga
I
wasn't even
shit
real.
you not, bro. He knew when it was Thursday. He knew where the spot was, and he was in the same spot
hilarious.
in front of the stage every single time,
I've once
bro.
seen, I'm going to tell you some crazy shit that I've seen really quick at Blue Moon Hookah Lounge. That is the number one hookah lounge in all Los Angeles, even though I'm about to tell a crazy ass story.
And
All
it's BYOB.
And it's BYOB.
That's
You
why
got
I'm
to
completely
understand
vouching.
what's going on.
Come here and turn
Yes,
the
I am.
fuck up.
I once seen in Blue Moon Hookah Lounge a girl. We've all seen a girl in Blue Moon Hookah
girl.
Lounge.
Lots
I
of
once
them.
seen a girl in Blue Moon Hookah Lounge twerking, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we seen her twerking. But the crazy thing about her twerking is she was on her period, ladies and gentlemen. It looked disgusting.
Yeah, on that part.
And
Can
her-
I get my codes? Yeah. My man getting the damn wings over here during Blue Moon's hours.
Hello.
Pally, I need my damn
Yes,
clothes, man.
sir.
God, what the fuck?
Hello.
My man over here said, I thought he was gonna say she twerking and then like
No.
squirting. I'm like, oh,
no.
that's something.
It was not
On that
good.
all right, bro.
It was not good. It was traumatizing, my brother.
If you guys are watching this, and I know that my guy right here, you gonna edit it. This shit jumping from A to B to F to Q to
Yeah, it
Z
is.
real quick. So
Absolutely.
just try to keep
Absolutely.
up. Don't watch like the first 15, 20 seconds because you don't know what the fuck you gonna get like the rest. It could go from like club to
There's no structure.
to period.
But you have to
like
understand
twerking.
that's
to
what we do.
Porn.
That's
to
I told
whatever
you
the
that's
fuck.
what we do.
Hey,
That's what we do.
Unselfish.
Here.
I love
Very
it.
unselfish. We're gonna give it all to you.
Hey.
You know, and even
And
some.
we
and some
gonna
more.
collab with your ears.
Yes,
so
I
let's do
am.
it.
Yes, I
I
am,
love it.
man.
I love it, man.
Yeah, man.
Is
this
everything
is
sounding
awesome.
good, my guy?
No, this
Everything
is of
sounding
course
clear?
it
I
is,
love
man.
it.
This
I
is the
love it.
best place ever. This is the best podcast in the world.
That's
you know,
why I'm here to
something that
chill.
I oftentimes think about, brother, is like when I envision my dreams,
Mm-hmm.
right? When I become aware that I have this ability to be able to think something, feel something, say something, and then experience that thing.
Yeah.
We call it here manifestation.
Okay.
We call it here law of attraction. We call it here a lot of different things. I like to just call it a beautiful experience.
Okay.
So, like, the ability to think something or to set a goal or to do a vision board or to, do something like that and then actually see yourself in that moment.
Yeah.
And then being in that moment to where it's like, fuck, I remember I wanted to be here. What is that in DJ Collab's world?
In regards to coming over here from that,
How would you explain that phenomenon? How would you explain that phenomenon?
fate.
Fate. So you believe it was written?
Like I said, I feel like God put me on this this earth for a reason. So, and truly belief, I feel like everything has worked out for a reason.
Thank you,
and I
brother.
feel like I've been great to be able to introduce and be friends with you and other, incredible people that put me in so many blessing situations that it's fate, man. That I feel like if I stay true to myself and I stay true, loyal, and just have a heart full of gold, and just help out anybody I can, no matter if you're homeless or whatever the case may be.
Okay.
At the end of the day, my sins will be washed, and those pearly gates will be waiting for me.
That's very powerful, brother.
You know what I'm saying?
That's very, very powerful.
That's my reason on what I do.
Well, goddamn, Pally Plug.
Pally Plug.
Can I get a hello?
So let's go ahead and rewind that.
Yes, I are. Let's
Yeah.
just make an announcement real quick. Everybody at the Unselfish Behavior Podcast is very lit, and as they should be. We have a good time here. Even my crew has a damn good time. We got Jasper in the back, feet kicked up, smoking a good hookah. He's having a good time. We got Danny over there. He's faded and motherfucking feeling himself. And we got Collab here today, ladies and gentlemen. It's a damn good time. And of course, obviously, we have Pally Plug. He just dropped the bottle. You understand?
Dropped the bottle, made it a little bubbly.
But man, hey, so what is your relationship status? Do you have a lady? You got a queen? What's going on with you, bro? You just bachelor out here? You
single.
knocking them down or what? What's going on?
I'm single.
You knocking them down?
This DJ life is lovely.
Okay.
I will, until shit. I don't even know. I don't even feel like I got so much I want to do before I want it. Unless you ready to already have a bag, ready to make a bag. Or make an opportunity with me. Shit.
Would you date strippers?
I've talked to strippers before.
I can see that, right? Because you guys have the same lifestyle. I feel like you guys will understand each other.
You can never downplay a dancer. Because
Never.
You can never downplay because
I think they have the best
I
perspective.
don't give a shit. First and foremost, I DJ for some of the greatest, strip clubs. Shout out Deja Vu, Crazy Girls, Cheetahs. Those girls, like, you got really sit there. Like, I don't throw money all like that. One, because I'm a DJ, and two, I just don't. That's just not me. Like, when I do make it, when I do make it, I'm gonna help out who I can. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But when it comes down to it, girl, I will sit down with you for 15, 20 minutes, learn about you, and then learn the true you, because I know how to.
Are you the nigga at the strip club that's like, yo, baby, so tell me tell me your real name, baby.
Hell no,
You know what I'm
I ain't
saying?
learning no
hey,
real name.
Hey, this life ain't for you, baby. Come home with
But
me.
there's a lot of girls
He's a
out
real
there.
P.
There's a lot of girls out there that be going like they'll be doing that shit as a side hustle and really after some shit.
Right.
I met
I feel
future
you.
doctors. I
Wow,
met
that's
like
awesome.
future RN, like future
That's dope.
psychologists.
Wow.
Like I met a lot of talented women that are really passionate about. They just do that because they're like, I gotta make it somehow.
Get that money. It's the
So
hustle.
I can't hate on a woman trying to get a bag and trying to do that on the side. You full-time stripper, cool. You do what you do. If the bills are paid, this, that, and the third. But at the end of the day, baby girl, if you 50, 60 years old, it's 40, whatever.
Well, do you remember my question?
What?
I said, well, do you remember my question? He said, what? He doesn't even know what the fuck he's answering.
I'm
He's
ready.
just going. He's feeling good. He's on the racetrack. He's a motherfucking wild horse. He's going. I forgot my question, nigga. You were talking so long, but I was enjoying it. I just didn't want you to deflect the question. I wanted you to answer what I asked.
You said you talking about dance.
Because now it sounds like I don't like strippers or something. I want to make sure we're answering the question. I love strippers. They're awesome.
You were making fun of me because I was saying
I was
that I sit
asking
there
you-
and talk to him.
There we
like
go.
15 minutes. No,
There we go.
motherfucker.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I learn whenever I'm on the tables.
yeah,
like
yeah,
when I'm DJing,
yeah.
I want to know what the fuck I'm, DJing to. Like all these women, like, okay, cool. You're next on the list. You're next. But there's actually some girls out here that be up all day, all night after
that
the
money.
bag. Like they from dusk till dawn at school, doing all this other shit. So that's a whole nother respect, of a hustle, And it's like from my input as a DJ, I'm like, damn, girl, that I can't hate that.
Yeah, you can't possibly.
But if you like old enough to
I
where,
still can't hate on it. It's
but,
whatever they want to do.
But if you old enough,
If you're 50, go for it. You think you still got it, go for it.
You got me fucked
You're
up.
60,
No.
you want to go for it.
As
You
a
think you still
DJ,
got
no.
it.
I don't
Hey,
give
you're
a fuck.
70, if
Nope.
you still got the spirit, go for it, baby. Who am I?
see what this man's starting? I'm
About to
sorry.
see a bunch of old ass
Hate
strippers in the
me,
club. 'cause
hate
kinky.
me, love me. I'm gonna keep it real, okay? There are other careers and other placements to where when your teenage daughter graduates
hilarious.
high school, you don't want to be that, because then it's like you're gonna be the high school person that's gonna get made fun of. Because
Bunch of
I'm gonna keep it
bullshit.
real. It's 2022. people gonna get bullied. I can't help.
Even
I can't like
cyberbullied,
you know what I'm saying? Like my little sister, that's my pride and joy and everything. She even tells me that that's people get bullied at her school. And she about to go to college. So we have to recognize the inevitable, the real, because some people I think get blinded by that.
Yeah.
There's certain issues like that need to be addressed. But in terms back to the strippers and dancers, I respect every single woman that does it. But a lot are after different type of things that actually are careers.
That's dope.
Because I met like a doctor. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I've been in school for like 6 years. It's helped me pay off a lot. I'm like, what?
That's awesome.
Damn. When you becoming a doctor, I'm gonna come visit you.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome.
I need a new doctor.
That's awesome. That's awesome. There you go.
So,
well, let me ask you this.
Ask me
Because
away.
it was coming on my mind, and I was going to ask you earlier, then I forgot, then I remembered again. Then I forgot again, then I remember just now.
Okay.
The question is, you're a DJ.
Yes.
You're in the hip-hop motherfucking world.
I mean, everywhere.
We love you. We respect you.
Reggaeton, I got you.
We fuck with you, nigga. You in every club. Every real nigga fuck with Collab, nigga. We know this.
I'm invited to the cookouts.
You are invited to the cookouts, but can you...
I bring my equipment with me, though. So.
Okay, what about the potlucks? Are you invited there? Because if we ask you to bring something to fucking eat,
what
and
do you need?
well, nigga, if a potluck, you got to bring food to the party. It's not
I
a
know,
cookout.
I'm just saying, you need some...
We need potato salad. Dun, dun, dun. Hello.
I mean, shit, then I have to call... You said potato salad. My grandma makes a mean one, so I can
Well, we're
make
going to
that
have
happen.
Jasper try it first.
Oh, he gonna approve. You need the mac and cheese done too? Yes.
Mac and cheese, that'll be Pally. He's try that one.
Pally, try the mac and cheese.
And then they'll let
okay.
me know how it is, and then we'll go from there.
And then we'll get the chicken
Yeah,
seasoned.
we'll go from there. Okay.
Extra seasoned.
You got to make sure that potato salad seasoned as
You know
well.
what I'm saying?
You know,
Oh, for sure. What?
Gotta make sure that's seasoned.
It
as
ain't
well.
right if it ain't seasoned.
Hello.
It can't be plain.
Yes,
I like my food like I like my women, a little seasoned.
Hello. So you like them in all flavors.
All flavors.
I heard that.
I am
Well, just
not
go ahead and make your
picky.
pitch. It's a single lady right here looking like, man, this guy's single. He's traveling all over the place. He said he dates dancers. I'm looking for a DJ. What would you say to the ladies out there that's looking for a single guy DJ collab? Can you just talk to him for a second? Here, hey, we're going to just talk to him for a second. Hold on real quick. We're going to do something we never done
I
before.
don't gotta
right
talk
here.
to him.
Hold on. I need
just
you
gotta
to
show
I'm
him.
about to present the stage to you. Please don't fumble the bag. I'm about to present it for you. Don't fumble it. I'm about to pass it to you. What he going to do with it? So what we're going to do right now, we're turning this segment right here. This segment right here is now entitled Unselfish Love, presented to you by King Q. And as we're playing this soft music right now, we're going to go ahead and ask a dating question to my good brother DJ Collab. Because, ladies, he's single, he's looking to mingle, and he's out here with no fear.
I'm outside.
And he might even buy you a reindeer or a beer. So what I'm going to ask him right now, hello. What I'm going to ask him right now is, DJ Collab,
what's up?
if you can describe your dream lady, top to bottom, every detail, what would you say? The floor is yours, sir.
Okay. First off, no wig. So I can't do that. Sorry. Light skin. If she light skin, yes.
Okay.
With like a little brown or like dirty blonde type. Okay. Like if she look like Megan Good, I'm there.
Okay, making goods, nice.
Like that type of to where it's the lips and just the figure with the hair, either if it's
I
short.
kind of feel weird that now you're describing her and looking at me so deeply, so I need you to look at the cameras. Because
Hey, bro. Hey, I
He
met
said,
her,
with the
okay?
lips
I
and
met
the
her.
eyes and this. I said, well, just look at the camera. Don't look at me, son.
Megan, if you ever get the chance to look at this, we met before,
Talk to her.
okay?
She's there. She's waiting for you.
We met before.
I think she just got a divorce, no?
I don't give a fuck.
Megan Good just got a divorce?
I don't give a shit.
To the pastor dude, she did.
I
Right.
will.
She's ready for you. Go ahead.
I will put her down.
Ooh.
But anyways, Megan Good, we met before when you were getting your nails done. Wow. I complimented him. Come on, I got you. Anywhere you need to go. Money ain't an issue. Come on out. We outside. You make more than me, but that's okay. I'm a DJ. We can get you outside.
Big player from the Himalaya, and he's here to stay, ladies and gentlemen.
Literally.
This brother said anywhere you need to go, wherever you need to do. You want to go to Peru? I got that. You want to go here? I got that. You want to go there?
I'm
I
going
got
to
that.
Colombia July 23rd.
Oh,
What's going on?
Okay, my brother's out here not fucking around.
We outside.
I want to know, like, what type of, as a DJ, bro, in all seriousness, like, what type of bullshit do you deal with as a DJ that you can't stand? Because I know it's a lot of elements to your job
I
that you
love this question.
But it's
Ooh,
like,
man.
what are
Make
the
like
things?
a highlight when you
Yeah,
edit this.
for
like
all the
warning,
DJs.
like
Yeah.
warning,
Okay,
like fucking
okay,
attention,
okay.
something like
Yeah.
that.
He's
'Cause
about to explain.
God damn, I go through a lot, and other DJs out there that know me that I'm very cool with are probably vouching me on this. Bro, we need our damn space. That's rule number one. We need our space. So even if you're cool with us, you have to respect the space of a DJ. It's like overwhelming somebody around the office when you're sitting down doing work. Don't you feel like that
Cluttered,
uncomfortable? Like
yeah.
you can't move and actually do what you need to do to be able to do your job effectively. You know what I'm saying? That's one huge thing I put into. Everybody knows me. I know my space because one, I'm a homebody. If I'm not spinning, if it ain't helping me towards my career, my opportunity, I ain't going outside. But if there's other ways I can make an opportunity out of it, I'm gonna make it. But other than that, I'm at the crib. I'm doing what I need to do. You know. But other than that, exactly, we need our space because we need to do our job effectively. And number two, know your worth as an artist. Know your worth and value as an artist. If you cannot, I repeat, if you cannot bring 50 to 100 people to a venue when you perform, you shouldn't even ask for anything. You should be paying.
What's that number again?
50 to 100.
I agree.
If you can't bring 50 to 100, like if you can't sell 50 tickets to 100 tickets or bring that type of community out to support you, because I've been I've been in the underground type, performances. But I also work on my bro King Bell. Shout out King Bell and
Shout
100
out King
Summers.
Bell. He's a good brother.
We do big performances. The Kalins, the Beano. Like we're doing Kalin June 17th.
Kalen, for real, for real.
Two for real.
Understood.
Like, bro, we bringing him. We got I'm trying to bring Haiti baby, but we got so much planned that those type of performances are the value performances. Cause now whenever they get a performance set, they know what me, Bell, and Hunter Summers get. They know they get a packed crowd. Cause they know they get Kalen to perform or whatever.
Right.
That's an opportunity of value.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Some people pay 15. Some people want the slot before Kalen, so they pay. Each opportunity is different, but we have our structured numbers. You know what I'm saying?
How do you deal with like when you DJ somewhere, all your people outside trying to get in for free? How do you deal with these motherfuckers? Just because I know you, I don't want to pay entry. I don't want to pay for drinks. I don't want to pay for nothing because I know DJ Collab. And it's me and 15 of my homies outside. Let us in, I say. What do you say to these guys?
You getting a table?
Nope, I know you.
Well, you either getting an add-on at my table or you gonna be paying entry, brother.
Hello.
Unless, there's specific structures. Whenever I'm like, okay, I'm gonna let somebody slide at my events. So whenever I post this on my Instagram, everybody that watches it can actually fucking see how I operate. At the end of the day, whenever I host somewhere or when I DJ somewhere, I'm bringing value to the venue, to the club. That's the way I see it.
Right.
Like, I want to bring value to them. If I'm new, if I'm opening, whatever the case, man, I don't give a fuck if I'm closing. I want to bring some sort of value to the club so that way I can be able to continue to operate and stay consistent. It makes sense, right?
Of course.
So whenever you look at these specific places, I don't care what event it is. I don't care if it's my event here at Blue Moon on Tuesdays or whatever the case may be. If I'm DJing, for one take, past Saturday, you guys have to respect my craft. You have to respect what I do and the people that's around me that's giving me these opportunities to do it. So if I'm be like, yeah, bro, I got a +3 guest list. Okay, that means I only can let 3 people in. And one of those people is my manager every time. So when it comes to that, you have to ask yourself, okay, I'm going to come out and support Collab. But why are you really supporting me if you're coming and wanting to get in for free for everything? Or are you just trying to benefit from me? Because I see it. I have a good heart. So I'm not that type of person that's going to come up to you and be like, bro, blah, blah, blah. Because that's just, one, that ruins my name. And two, if I do it in front of people, that just makes me look bad. So whenever I do that, I just know how to operate away from you, to where now it's like if you see yourself paying at the door, if you see yourself having to pay for an add-on, then you should start asking questions on how I treat you and how I see you. Because at the end of the day, if you're willing to support me and invest into me, I'll do the same exact. And there's multiple people in this city that will vouch for that. I've invested a lot of time, a lot of money into different aspects and into different people. Reckon I shop local, so I support local on everything I do. You know, some give them for free, some I pay for. You know, Pally, I just, you know, I supported the cause. Like that's just.
Pally Plugs from Florida.
Hey, but he got the Blue Moon meds on lock though.
He's a Florida boy.
He got the Blue Moon meds on lock though.
Blue Moon meds on lock.
So whenever I try to do these things,
he's the face of the franchise.
Whenever I try to do these things, I'm just like, how can I help? But man, some of these people try to overtake everything. When I do these TikTok mentions or any type of private event, my DMs, like when I went to Chris Brown's birthday, I probably had 45, 50 DMs. Hey, bro, I heard about it. Do you know the person? No.
No, I know nothing.
If I knew it, if I had clout like that.
I know that I can go.
Like, I know that I'm in. I know that I'm cool.
Yeah, I know that I'm
Like,
cool.
if you guys really knew what's going on behind closed doors at these doors, it's so much of a hassle.
Chaos.
It's but you know it, running
chaos.
these events. It's chaos. But some people need to know and understand that some situations are controlled chaos, and that's what I want. I want to be able to come into a venue, spin, do what I need to do as a DJ, and be clear-minded, knowing I can do what I need to do, and everybody that comes in under my name is taken care of. That's controlled, and that's why my manager and other people on my team help me with that. While I'm DJing, they'll, you know what I'm saying, help everybody out, cater to my tables or whatever the case may be. That's my biggest thing. Is like, if you're gonna be around me, I'm gonna create an experience for you, but just respect it and support it.
Right.
I don't care if you buy a $10, $15 drink, which that's Hollywood, or if you buy a $500 add-on at the club at my table. Either way, like, you're gonna have to be taken care of. What do you do for me that to be able to be like, yeah, bro, I can get you in for free? Like, at the end of the day, you just have to ask yourself that. If you feel some type of way, I'm sorry.
I tell them to kick rocks.
It is what it is. I'm not gonna.
I tell them to kick rocks.
I'm not gonna sit here.
I look out the window
on
and I
this
say,
podcast and
tell them to kick rocks.
I'm not gonna.
We're
cap
having a
on
good
this
time
podcast.
on the inside.
I'm not gonna cap on this podcast.
Better luck next week. Come earlier.
So
it's too lit.
When it
Blue
comes to this shit, I'm just like,
yeah, I hear you.
I just want to separate myself to where.
Let me ask you this.
What's up?
Because enough about these motherfuckers that can't get in the club. They can't get in. They're out.
Can't afford a bottle.
You can't get in.
Or go to a strip
What do you
club
think
and buy
about-
no ones.
That's insane.
That's retarded. That's like going to a restaurant and not eating.
It's like sitting at the bar and not ordering no drinks.
That's like DJing with no controller.
That's like going to a taco stand and asking to order a burger.
Damn. I was about to do that the other day. You got me.
Come on. Oh, I got you beat?
Yeah, you got me beat
Okay,
on that one because
I
I
was
just
gonna
did
go.
that the other day. So I hate you. I did that with extra. It wasn't that bad though. The burger wasn't that bad. Shit, I ain't gonna hate. I did wonder that though. There's a lot of places out here that be like
You know what
Burger Factory, but all it is just
Yeah, it's
Latino
insane.
food. I'm like, what kind of burger factory is this?
This is the type of like shit to where it's like, guys, this is the shit.
For sure.
This is the shit. I feel like this is what every man wants. All we want to do is smoke, have a good time,
Yeah.
have great conversation with our brothers. That's it, man. We don't want nothing else. And if you have kids, you want to hang with your kids. Outside of that, the ladies are a love-hate relationship. One day we love them, one day we hate them.
One day.
But we love them in all. I know I love mine. Ding.
I have no kids, so.
All right, listen up. What do you think about the idea of reptilian humans?
How we just go?
Pally plug, we're fine. I promise we're good. What do you think about the idea of reptilian
This man.
humans? No, this is a thing. Do you know that there's actual studies that can actually back this? There's studies that have backed that, yes, bro, they found fucking skulls and skeletons and all type of shit of reptilian.
We good on that.
Reptilian.
Polly.
Listen.
We go to the hookah calls, right? I'm gonna need this. We good on that?
He said he was ready.
I'm gonna need that.
You said you was ready for the
Hey,
deep
I am,
end.
man. We
Are
ready.
you ready?
Let's go. Hey, I watched Stranger Things, so we ready.
I've watched Stranger Things than Stranger Things. And I want to believe that at some point in history, we were overthrown by reptilian shape-shifting aliens. That's a fact. I want to believe.
Show me the documents. You said
I will show you
You said
the
I want to believe.
documents.
That's a
No,
fact.
I'm one to believe.
What does that,
Yes,
Polly?
well, no,
what does that make
it-
sense?
It means
I want to believe.
No, I'm
That's
not
a
saying
fact.
I want to believe. I'm saying I'm one to believe.
Oh, you want to? That's the same thing.
It's not the same thing. It's a completely different quote.
Man, you said that.
It's a
comma.
completely-
Want to believe.
Collab's not ready. I thought Collab was ready for the deep end, ladies and gentlemen.
Man.
Put your fins on. Put your motherfucking
Put
oxygen
your
tank on.
fins
We're about to
on.
go to the deep end
Get the CO2
right now.
ring.
And if he's ready, he's ready. If he's not, it's going to prove that I was a little skeptical on whether or not he could swim in the ocean.
Man, you got me.
Hello.
I was in the Navy. I was born.
Okay,
for the
we're about to
ocean.
find out.
Okay, let's go, Reptilian.
What do you think about this?
About what?
This idea that they show us the truth through movies. You ever heard of that?
I can believe that.
You can believe that. So if you can believe that, you know my theory's not far-fetched. Nigga,
It's
you
not.
ain't watched
It's
Captain
not.
Marvel?
Hey, I've seen a lot of movies to where it's like
You ain't watched motherfucking listen.
Ready Player One is coming. And
No,
that's
fuck
just
that.
like bro,
we on a
what?
deeper level than the technology. That's AI. Got it. Cool. It's predictable.
That
I'm
is
talking
sitting
about.
in your chair for
Listen.
hours on end with a headset.
He don't want to listen. He's not ready for
Come
the
on,
deep end.
come
I'm
on.
trying to swim with
I'm
him.
even getting deeper than you.
You're talking about AI. Okay, cool.
That's the future, brother.
I'm not saying it's not. I want to talk about aliens.
Okay,
Nigga, I don't want to
aliens.
talking about the fucking future
Aliens,
right
let's
now.
go,
That's all I'm
aliens.
talking. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about your
I'm not
aliens.
denying it.
Are we like bad? We're like Men in Black right now. You're gonna be an alien. I feel like if I
No,
shoot
I
him in
was
the
kinda-
head, he's gonna grow another head out.
kinda
You motherfucker!
You kind of actually reminded me of the little pug dog that's on the Men in Black.
Hell
You kinda
yeah,
look like-
motherfucker! Leave me alone. I don't like talking to nobody, and I'm about my business.
Yes, I am. No, man, we just like to have fun here, brother. That's all.
That's funny.
We're just having a good laugh.
Now you make me want to watch that movie.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna.
I think I'm gonna watch that movie
think I'm gonna
tonight
watch
just
it as
for that, bro. That motherfucker got shot in that head. He said, "You know, I don't like that."
Hello. Hello. What do you think, man?
Oh man, that's
don't
hilarious.
I think about space a lot.
I can, yeah. That's one thing.
You know?
That's one thing I'd be like, if I could take like one thing just out of my body, just an experience.
Just a peek.
What the fuck's out there?
I just want to see.
We're the only planet out of all these
just wanna
planets
see.
with nobody else.
Yeah.
Nah,
Hey, do you kind of feel like
I don't believe that.
you have you ever felt like you're living in the wrong time? Like you wish you were living in a different era of life, of humanity?
Voice in my head saying, yeah, because I
Right? Yeah.
yeah.
I can vouch for that as well. If you can pick any era
Any era of like, okay.
to be this age in, what era would it be? And why?
I'd probably say the 90s.
The 90s were fucking insane, huh?
That was the most.
All the best music.
That was, even growing up, you know, as a kid, you know, I would always want to be like, you know, I want to be there. You
Yeah.
know, I want to be that old to be
Yeah,
there, you know?
yeah.
So, like, growing up on Bone Thugs. And
I grew up on Bone Thugs.
So yeah,
I
they're
don't meet a
from-
lot of
they're
people
from
that grew up-
Ohio.
Oh God, Cleveland, Ohio for sure.
Shout out
where we
Crazy
slang
Bone.
dough in the
Shout out
snow.
Crazy Bone. He's from Cleveland.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So, and he's one of the OGs.
So you know Chip
so-
the Ripper.
Yeah, I definitely know Chip the Ripper. That is an OG of Ohio.
That's the homegirl Nardi's king. He's a good brother.
Well, I tell you now, like growing up, like Bone Thugs visited my school in 6th grade. Like that's crazy. And now looking back at 28,
That's
I'm like,
unforgettable.
how? Like how did they?
Did they
how did they
perform?
make that? No, they just
Oh,
came and
just
talked
came
to us.
That's what's up.
You know, so they all three was there, everybody, and I when I met him out here, because I got to personally meet him. It was like meeting.
Wait, Crazy?
Yeah, I met Crazy
Nice.
personally.
What was that like, bro? That's dope.
Man, that's an experience. I mean, I can't, like, I fanboyed a little bit, but I had to apologize because I was like, bro, I'm from Ohio. You visited my school in 6th grade. He was like, what school? And I told him, he's like, man, I've been to Columbus multiple times, I think. I'm like, man, I don't know if you remember, but I'll always remember that because he just, bro, that had so much of an impact, not only in the hood, but just like day to day.
I don't
like,
think
they,
Bone Thugs gets their flowers enough in the hip hop
they
community,
need
bro.
it. They need it.
I don't think they really get the recognition that
They
they
need it.
deserve. Like
They
true
they
legends,
need,
dog.
Them OGs right there made a impact. If you don't take care, if you don't tell your kids about them, you should be ashamed. Because those made statements, and personally, them visiting me as a kid with all the other students I was growing up with at that time.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people do that now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Unless they're getting paid to do it, or So like, that's what I want to do back home. I want to go back, talk to kids, to be able to create different mindsets of saying, hey, you don't have to live this, crafted lifestyle
Facts.
that everybody wants, that the school system does.
Facts. Listen to this.
That's just the way I say
Do you
it.
remember this?
Ooh. Man, I'm rolling up too,
Can
bro.
you understand? You remember this shit? I'll put Pally onto this song.
I'm about to. The melodies they had. Just hear all the voices. Just hear it.
Smoke another blunt, roll another up. You know that we can really ease your mind.
That's that shit, man.
If
you
everybody
don't know,
smoked a
you
blunt,
need to
relieve the
know.
mind, the world could be a better place. If everybody took a break and we'll all just... You remember this shit, baby. Let's go. Oh, man, y'all got to stop me. Y'all got to stop me.
That's
Y'all
the
got to
shit
stop.
that was
It's
playing.
going crazy
That
right
was
now.
playing through every
I don't know what's going
hood.
on. It's going crazy.
That was Auntie's song back
You
in
know,
the day.
my mom was a Bone Thugs fan when I was once a kid. And then my big brother became a really insanely fucking addict to Bone Thugs when I was young.
It's bro,
So
it's
much so he turned his...
influential, and it's
Oh,
fucking
it's just
the melody,
everything
the sound,
about it,
the
right?
way.
Oh.
There's nobody else like it today. It's crazy how music has transferred from the 90s into the 2000s to where these new artists that are growing and up and coming, they need to respect the OGs.
Yeah, they have
They
to.
need to respect it because they did it without TikTok, Facebook.
No fucking social media,
No
nothing.
social media was. There wasn't even fucking internet, basically. It was dial-up.
I believe that.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a whole nother grind.
Yeah.
Going out there like Nipsey, bro. Going out there selling mixtapes and selling dime bags and shit with the mixtapes. But that's great marketing, bro.
sometimes
And
I'm living life...
That's a whole different
Yeah,
mindset.
I agree.
So I watched his fucking documentary, the marathon.
Who?
Shout out
Nipsey.
the marathon cultivation documentary. Nipsey,
Did I
long
see
live
that?
That?
Where's that at?
On YouTube.
I didn't see
45
that. Send
minutes
it to
of
me.
45 minutes of greatness.
I'm gonna watch it tonight.
It's the whole process of how they got the marathon
Oh,
strain.
beautiful.
So they you really see the story behind it, and his brother's the storyteller. So it's really deep, and you really feel the culture and the people that are behind it, like them today, that was with the original group. They're there telling the stories. Like, this was the first shop. We used to, act like we used this, that, and the third, selling merch, blah, blah, blah. Bro, gave you so much game.
No, for
Because before all the other shit, now they set themselves up for life. Because now it's all technology and social media. So now it's just a post away. Versus you're going to have to go on Venice, Compton.
You gotta go hand them out.
You got to go face to face. You know what I'm saying? Right in the hood, on the corners, do what you do, and talk your shit to be able to, and that's how he got his respect. So at the end of the day, man, that's the way I want to be able to do it, not only in like a social media platform, but I ain't afraid to do that. I did door-to-door sales. Dude.
You are on the right path, my brother. You're on the right path. I think you're awesome. I think you're doing the right shit. I think you're doing the right shit. I think you're awesome. I think we're having a great time.
I just want this podcast to state that I'm here for everybody to win. I will never hate on nobody.
Say that.
I will never envy nobody.
That's right.
There's enough room for everybody else out here.
Yeah. For sure.
And the way I see it is, if these companies and these places can treat their employees so crappy but make a shit ton of money, just imagine a company that people take care of everyone. That's what I want to be. I want to be everybody under Collab. They get taken care of. They get treated right. There's no type of hate or any type of envy. Everybody's together for one goal, and that's to be able to elevate and make this money. To be
There's
able to,
enough space, enough money, enough resources for everybody to win.
That's
Tell
why.
me all
That's
the
why.
time.
You know, when I first got here and I first got in the scene, I can see people, you know, give me the envy or give me the, you know, behind the closed doors. They're
Yeah.
probably saying stuff. It's cool.
It's they supposed
I'm not one to be like, okay, yeah, what's up?
Yeah, fuck it.
Nah, man, I'm cool.
We still send them love.
I
we
know
still send them
God
peace.
got me.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, so
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. I know God got me, and then the way I live my life is the way I want to do it, and that's, you know, that's just the way. This is the way it is, and I'm hoping I continue to get blessed down the road and get these specific opportunities to where I get in the spotlight to where people see me.
Yeah.
Because I really want to change the world.
It's so funny you just said change the world, because that's how I was about to conclude. I was going to say, my brother, one day you're going to change the motherfucking world. And you took the words right out my mouth. It goes back to my theory of the oneness of all consciousness. But my brother, it's been an absolute honor, man. It's been a pleasure reaching the moon state with you, if you will.
Man.
Having a good time while we roll up more, because after the cameras go off, we're going to smoke some more. Who cares? And we're going to have a good time and finish our dialogue. But, man, it's been an absolute treat to have you today, my brother. I thank you so much, brother. I thank you so much, dog.
I appreciate
Let's
you,
turn
bro.
it up, man. Keep turning up the city. Keep doing what you're doing, DJ Collab. Real quick, my brother, go ahead and look right into that camera right there in the middle and just let the people know what you got going on and how they can support you and how they can follow you, my brother.
So on Instagram, that's my main platform. It's @_DJ Collab, COLLAB. I use Facebook, Twitter @DJ Collab, but Instagram is my main thing. Just give me a support. Looking for a lot of collaborations here within the next couple years. Got a lot of things in store with a lot of credible artists. Worked with a lot of credible artists, but just looking to build with anyone, everyone. So reach out. I'm here to help. That's why they call me Collab.
That's it, my brother. And one more question. What do you think about mermaids? I'm
Mermaids.
just kidding. We're going to go ahead and end
I'm
it right
blowing this
now.
up.
It's your main
Get me
man.
the hell
It's
outta
your
here.
main man, King Q. It's DJ Collab. It's Unselfish
going on,
Behavior
man?
Podcast. We got the crew in the building. You have to understand what's going on. Shout out to Blue Moon Meds LA, man, through way of my brother Pally Plug. Shout out to the #1 production staff in the building. #1 for all your videography needs, all your photography needs.
Need
my
it.
good brother Jasper in the building. You know, we're going to
Jasper.
tag him in the credits.
Not
Check
like
him
the
out.
ghost.
And
Jasper.
also my good brother Danny. Yeah, I understand what's going on. All your audio needs, all your lighting needs, all your DJ needs. It's a one-stop shop. We're out of here, man. Unselfish Behavior Podcast. We out.
You know what it is, Ziv on the beat, yeah. Legendary, level, yeah.